The movie is filled with emotions and was great to watch on the big screen. Since this is the last movie in the Guardians trilogy, it ends on a happy note instead of a sad one, which is quite unexpected considering what we saw in the trailers. And I bet that you will leave the theater with a happy face. This movie is much needed for Marvel Studios, as we are well aware that the movies and TV shows that came out in the last 2 years are pretty bad. So, the early reviews you might have heard, that this is the best movie since Endgame, yeah, it holds some truth in it. In my opinion, it is far better than the Quantumania, Multiverse of Madness, and Wakanda Forever. As this is a James Gunn movie, music plays an integral part in the movie, so much so that music was actually included while writing the script. And you are definitely gonna love the soundtracks, and you will feel that it suits perfectly with the situation of the scene. You know, music tends to convey emotions and story to the movie, and in this movie it works perfectly. There's a healthy dose of comedy, and packed with action sequences, which will push you off the edge of your seat every time it happens. But overall, this movie is inclined towards a darker tone, considering the rest of its franchise. The length of the movie is 2 hours and 30 minutes, and you are gonna enjoy every bit of it, as the pace was perfect. As you might have guessed, from all the promotional materials of this movie, it is heavily focused on Rocket the Raccoon, and its backstory. All of the characters get to shine in their own way, but there are some whose character arc is not as satisfying as others have. I am gonna talk about this in detail in my explainer video, which is gonna come up next, and make sure you check it out. The villain, High Evolutionary, is one of the best MCU villains. You immediately hate him for what he does. There's one mid-credit and one post-credit scene, which is very wild. It doesn't convey anything about the overarching MCU arc, but it does set up the Guardians for what appears to be a promising future. Thanks very much for watching, and subscribe to Socks Reviews and hit the bell icon, and I will see you in the next video. See ya.